Welcome to my channel, World Coins Collector. I will tell you about rare coins that are most valuable US history, and these coins make you a millionaire. Please watch this complete video and find your treasure. Top 1. We're diving into an incredible story about a small coin with a big value, the 1992 USA 1-cent penny. You might have one of these pennies lying around, but did you know it could be worth a lot more than its face value? Stick around, and we'll reveal why this common-looking coin could be worth a fortune. Let's start with a little background. The 1990s was an interesting time for US minting, with changes in design and production that sometimes led to rare errors. The 1992 penny features the familiar Lincoln design, but what makes it valuable isn't the design itself. It's the potential errors and rare variations created during the minting process. So, what should you look for if you find a 1992 penny? One of the most valuable features is known as the close AM error. This variation can be found on the reverse side of the coin. If you look closely at the word America, the letters A and M are either close together or spaced apart. The close AM version is rare and highly sought after by collectors. This tiny difference, barely noticeable to the naked eye, can make a huge impact on the coin's value. Another rare feature to watch out for is a double die error, where the image or lettering appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These errors are not common, and if you find one, it can turn your ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the value. If you happen to find a rare 1992 penny with the close AM error or a double die strike, its worth can skyrocket. In fact, one of these rare 1992 pennies sold at auction for an incredible $25,000. $25,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, normally worth just 1 cent, fetched a life-changing amount of money. Imagine digging through your pocket change and finding a coin worth thousands of dollars. It's like hitting the lottery with a penny. So, before you toss away any 1992 pennies, take a good look at them. You might be holding a hidden treasure worth far more than you could ever imagine. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about this valuable coin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty more stories about rare coins and hidden gems you won't want to miss. Happy hunting, and good luck finding that rare penny worth $25,000. $25,000. Top 2. We re-talking about a coin that might be hiding right in your pocket or coin jar, but it could be worth a small fortune. We're looking at the 1980 USA 1-cent penny. You might think it's just another ordinary penny, but some versions of this coin are so rare that collectors are willing to pay huge amounts of money for them. Let's dive into the story behind this penny. In 1980, the US Mint produced millions of these pennies, but not all of them were created equally. During the minting process, a few errors slipped through the cracks, and those rare mistakes are exactly what make this coin so valuable today. So, what makes a 1980 penny special? One of the most sought-after errors is the double die strike. This happens when the die shifts slightly between strikes, causing the lettering or images on the coin to appear doubled. You might notice this effect in the words Liberty or the date 1980. These errors can be very subtle, so you might need a magnifying glass to spot them, but if you find one, you're in luck. Another rare feature to look out for is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, resulting in a design that's shifted or partially missing. Off-center errors are very rare, and collectors pay top dollar for these unique pieces. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much could a rare 1980 penny be worth? If you find one with a significant minting error, it could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. In fact, one of these rare 1980 pennies was sold for an astonishing $55,000. $55,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny fetched a price that most people only dream of. Imagine finding a small coin worth such an incredible amount of money in your spare change. It's like discovering a hidden treasure. So, the next time you come across a 1980 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a moment to examine it closely. You might have a piece of history that's worth far more than its weight in copper. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and hidden treasures, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty of amazing stories lined up that you won't want to miss. Good luck and happy coin hunting. Remember, that next penny you pick up could be worth $55,000. $55,000. Top 3, we're diving into an incredible find, the 1976 USA 1-cent penny. You might have seen this coin many times before, but what if I told you that one of these pennies could be worth a life-changing amount of money? Stay tuned as we uncover what makes this coin so special and why collectors are paying huge sums for it. The 1970s were a fascinating era for U.S. coin production. The 1976 penny was minted in celebration of America's bicentennial, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. While the penny itself didn't have a special design for the bicentennial, the year became significant due to rare errors that occurred during the minting process. These rare mistakes are now worth a lot of money to serious collectors. So, what should you look for if you find a 1976 penny? One of the most valuable errors is the double die strike. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, creating a doubling effect on the design. Look closely at the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1976. If you notice any doubling or shadowing, you could be holding a rare coin. Another valuable feature to watch for is an off-center strike. This type of error happens when the coin isn't properly aligned during the minting process, causing part of the design to be cut off or shifted. An off-center penny is rare and highly desirable to collectors because it's a unique piece of minting history. But that's not all. Some 1976 pennies were also struck on the wrong type of metal planchet. These rare pieces weigh differently than standard pennies and have a slightly different color. If you notice your penny feels lighter or looks unusual, it could be one of these rare errors. Now, let's get to the exciting part. The value of these rare coins. A 1976 penny with one of these unique features or minting errors could be worth a lot more than you might think. In fact, one of these rare 1976 pennies recently sold at auction for an incredible $60,000. $60,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny turned into a massive payday for one lucky collector. Imagine finding a single penny in your change that's worth as much as a new car. It sounds unbelievable, but it happens more often than you might think. So, before you toss aside any 1976 pennies, take a moment to inspect them carefully. You could be holding a piece of history worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about this valuable coin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. We've got plenty of incredible tales lined up, and who knows, you might discover your own valuable find next. Good luck and happy hunting. Remember, that next penny you pick up could be worth $60,000. $60,000. Top 4, we read diving into a small but mighty treasure that could be hiding right in your pocket. We're talking about the 1987 USA 1-cent penny. It might look like an ordinary coin, but there are rare versions of this penny that can fetch an unbelievable price. Stay with us to find out why this little coin could be worth a huge payday. The 1980s were an exciting time for U.S. minting, with millions of pennies produced each year. But as with any mass production, mistakes happen. And when it comes to coin collecting, these mistakes can turn a common penny into a highly prized collectible. The 1987 penny is no exception. A few rare errors have made certain versions of this coin incredibly valuable. One of the most valuable types of errors you can find on a 1987 penny is the double die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, creating a doubled effect on the lettering or design. Take a close look at the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1987. If you see any signs of doubling, you might be holding a rare coin. Another feature to look for is an off-center strike. When the coin isn't properly aligned during the minting process, it can result in an off-center image. This type of error is rare and makes the coin unique, instantly increasing its value in the eyes of collectors. Additionally, some 1987 pennies were struck on the wrong type of metal planchet. These pennies may have a different color or weight compared to a regular one. If you notice any unusual characteristics, like a lighter weight or a different shade, it could be a sign you found a rare error coin. So, how much could your 1987 penny be worth if it has one of these errors? Here's the part you've been waiting for. If you're lucky enough to find a rare error version of the 1987 penny, its value could skyrocket. One of these special pennies sold at auction for a stunning $35,000. $35,000. That's right, a single penny worth as much as a luxury vacation or a brand new car. Imagine finding a rare coin like this in your spare change. It's like winning the lottery. So, before you toss any 1987 pennies aside, take a good look at them. You might be holding onto a hidden gem worth a small fortune. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about valuable coins and hidden treasures. We've got plenty more exciting finds to share with you. And who knows, you might be the next person to discover a penny worth $35,000. $35,000. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket. Today, we're talking about a small but potentially valuable coin, the 1988 USA 1-cent penny. It might seem like just another penny, but you won't believe what it could be worth. Stick around to find out why this ordinary-looking coin might just make you rich. The year 1988 was a busy one for the US Mint, producing millions of pennies. But as with any large-scale production, a few special coins slipped through with rare minting errors, making them incredibly valuable to collectors today. If you have a 1988 penny, it's time to take a closer look, because one of these could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. One of the most significant features collectors look for in the 1988 penny is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin moves slightly between strikes, causing a doubling effect. Look closely at the date 1988, the word liberty, and in God we trust. If you see any signs of doubling, like a shadow effect or repeated lettering, you might be holding a very rare coin. Another rare and valuable error is the wide AM variety. To spot this, flip the coin over and examine the word America. If there's a noticeable gap between the A and M, you've found a rare variation that collectors are always on the lookout for. Additionally, there are some 1988 pennies that were mistakenly struck on a different metal planchet. These pennies have a different weight and color compared to standard pennies. If you notice anything unusual about the feel or appearance of your penny, it could be a rare error coin. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. A 1988 penny with one of these rare errors isn't just worth a few cents. It could be worth a small fortune. In fact, one of these rare 1988 pennies was sold at auction for an astonishing $40,000. $40,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny fetched a price that could change someone's life. Imagine finding a coin like this in your pocket change. It's like striking gold with a simple penny. So, before you toss away any 1988 pennies, take a moment to examine them carefully. You could be holding on to a valuable piece of history worth thousands of dollars. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty more exciting stories about hidden treasures and valuable coins coming your way. Who knows? You might discover a penny worth $40,000. $40,000. Happy hunting!